The next one I'm gonna read, it's a very long one and very dense one, very emotional one. So I was truly speechless when I read it because it's such a powerful poem. It's blows everything out of the water. I don't know if that it's is that the expression.
And
Do you say
there's the
that?
expression, yeah, it blows it out of the water. I love it.
So here it comes. Precious Little Shadows by Gregory Richard Borden. I never knew you, yet you were mine. Mine as completely as any other that ever drew breath or dreamed a dream on this unforgiving orb. The choice, that choice, was never ours, you see, not really. Your mother, deathly ill, deteriorating quickly, our hands tied firm by actuality, yet still. Your faint voice whispered us, your tiny heart thrummed, coursing blood. Your diminutive spirit trembled, vital, as the what-ifs slowly poured gloom into our marrow. Oh, how beautiful you would have been, I'm sure. How intelligent and creative and physically gifted, full of life and mischievousness, with little quirks that made you, you. How would you have grown? What would have been your joys and fears, your favorite books at bedtime, your special treats on days you were good, your place of refuge when sad? Who would have been your first love? What would have been the color of your hair and eyes? Would you have looked more like your mother or more like me? Oh, how I have imagined the sound of your giggle, dancing gleeful on the hushed air of morning. How I have longed for the press of your little hands in mine, if but to tickle you into joyous submission, to place you on my shoulders and show you the world, if only to feel the warm sweep of your candy kiss, sticky and sweet, upon my whiskered cheek. Oh, countless and oppressive, the nights I've laid awake, wondering every little silly thing about you, all the special moments we were robbed of, all the extraordinary things you might have said, the ways you might have upset me, and the special things you might have done to melt my heart and make me forget. The incredible human being you surely would have become, or maybe you would have set a new standard for average, happy to just be. Yes, untold the moments I have thought of you, and all that another life might have spun among us, and unfathomable the chasm of remorse that yawns beneath me, a dark void created at time and place that is now a lifetime in another world away, myriad and cold, the hidden tears shed at any thoughts of you. Oh, ever beyond reckoning, the times I have wondered if you will be at the gates to welcome me, if we will recognize each other. I believe we will. And if you come to me running, let me sweep you up in my tender embrace, hug me tightly, pressing your cheek to my tears, and whisper soft in my ear, I forgive you, Daddy. Wow,
Oh,
this one is hard not to, I had to, it's hard not to cry with this
oh,
one.
oh.
This one is
Yeah,
very tough not to cry. This one is very, very beautiful.
it is
Sorry,
beautiful. No,
sorry
don't be
for
sorry at all. It's a compliment to Gregory. What emotion in that poem, and it was absolutely beautiful and heartwarming and heartbreaking at the same time, and it was wonderful. It was lovely. And I have a real feeling
Yeah,
it really did touch you as well personally there as well, Jessica, and it is beautiful.
I had
Um,
to when I was
it's a
reading it, it
compliment.
was so hard not to cry while reading it.
Yeah,
But you know, sometimes poems do that to us.
they do. They reach into the soul and into your heart and pull your heartstrings and so deeply sometimes, and sometimes you could be thinking about them for weeks and weeks and weeks, and
Yeah,
you know that
sometimes that happens.
it's such a beautiful poem and it is gorgeous, and the lines in it is so true and tell such like a wonderful sad story.
It paints such
I
a
can
vivid
understand
picture
it.
of loss, so
Yeah,
unfathomable, unimaginable loss,
yeah, yeah,
but very beautifully written.
beautiful, absolutely. Are
So
you
good
okay,
job,
Jessica?
Gregory. You wrote an amazing poem. I'll never forget this one.
Oh, it's gorgeous. I'll never forget it either. And Jessica, you read it so beautifully too.
Oh,
You read
thank
it,
you,
you could
thank you,
really feel the emotion with that one, and I'm sure everybody loved that.
thank you.
I really mean that. Oh, beautiful. Are you okay for me to read the next one, or
Yeah, yeah,
are
yeah,
you
yeah,
sure?
yeah. It's good, good emotion.
It is good emotion. It's happy. It's like, yeah, really good emotion. Not happy, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Good
not happy
emotion, yeah.
tears, but a good type of, when you cry, you
Empathy
release your
tears.
your
Empathy.
your emotions, and you feel
Yeah.
good afterwards. You cry.
It's so true. I'm a crier too, so
Yeah,
I
yeah, it's
understand
all good. It's
completely.
all good.
I'll probably be crying at the next one, no me. Don't worry.